It's Lady Ravenstorm. I've been trying to edit this video and managed to cut out the introduction. So I wanted to say hi, and this is my sort of witchy haul, show and tell, just about a couple boxes. And the first box that I start with is actually from Madame Luna. And if you have not watched any of her videos or been to her channel, you really need to. I am going to actually try and insert her link. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks. Bye. For box number 3, she has done since this, I think 2 more boxes. I think she's, yeah. And the last one sold out, like, literally, I think in like 2 hours or less. It was, yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping she does some more that I can get, because I absolutely loved this box. Okay, so it comes like this. If you see, it's got the little bee on there, and then some cool duct tape. It's got a fox and trees and flowers and all that good stuff. And I have already opened this. I always reuse and recycle if I can. And so in here I actually now have like herbs. Just herbs. All kinds. Actually, she had included in the box some lavender, and I actually put it in with this lavender. I have huge jars of lavender. It's like the biggest herb. I work with lavender and rosebuds the most. Well, other than sage and some tree barks and stuff. It probably filled this to here, what she sent. So it was a pretty decent amount. It was in, you know, like those larger plastic bags. She also sent some tumbled selenite. This crystal. Look how beautiful. Seriously. The camera cannot do this justice. Anyway, she also sent this matchbox, which I think she includes the matchboxes in most of her boxes she has so far anyway. And she has on here, don't worry, be happy. And she's got the bees again. You know, we're kind of all about saving those bees now. We need them. So, yeah, I thought this was adorable. And she sent me, well, everyone that got this box got her patchouli that she talks about. And by the way, if you have not been to Madame Luna's site, you need to check it out, really. She's pretty awesome. Anyway, it's like a rope incense, which I had never seen, never even heard of. And it's like, oh, that's got to be the best patchouli incense I've smelled in my entire life. Okay, and then she also sent this little guy, which is adorable. It's like a little terrarium. I believe she said this was reindeer moss in there, and this is like a glass mushroom, but they're really cute. My family actually loves this. It reminded them, they always call me their panda bear. and it's the black and white, and it reminded them of that. They thought, well, I was meant to have it. So there's that. And then she had also sent a mojo bag that had rose, orange peel, and sage in it. You know, for protection and positive vibrations. She also included in that mojo bag citrine and quartz crystal. So I'm sorry I do not have that up here to show you, but I actually kind of gifted that to someone else in my household. They kind of needed it, and I wanted them to be protected. So I'm actually going to color this in and frame this card because I really like the design on it. And then she's got a little note in there, handwritten, which is really awesome. That's like a really personal touch, you know. And then it was sealed, of course, you can tell back there. It was sealed with this wax seal that's got, see the tree of life. And then the way that it was sealed, it's almost like when she pressed it, you've got this crescent here with the wax. I just think it's awesome. So yeah, when I go and frame, I'm putting this here. Yep, I save stuff, and anyway, I just thought it was really neat. And listen to me, neat. Yeah, I'm kind of geek. All right. She also sent in the box, which this was like worth the entire box in my opinion, because altar cloths are not always that cheap. Okay, and this is a huge altar cloth. Okay, it's got the green, red, it's got green and blue and white and purple and many of my favorite colors. These are in my top 5, so yes, purple's at the top, of course. Anyway, there we go. Yep, all in front of the face. There's the Celtic knot. And the rest of it, as you can see, it's very big. And I love that. Like I said, if you have not been to Madame Luna's site, you need to go there. You can just type in Madame Luna and she'll pop up, or I am going to attempt, because I am new to YouTube and this whole editing videos and adding stuff in. So I'm going to try and put her link below. Okay, I'm not going to promise because, like I said, I'm learning. Okay. And then my next show and tell is has to do with Inked Goddess Creations. You should check her out. It is inkedgoddesscreations.com. Again, I will try to put links. Anyway, I get her monthly magic mail box. I believe it's $25, and that's in the US, and it includes shipping. Like I said, that's the US. I'm not sure internationally or how she does that. And then I like, it says release the magic within, and what Morgan always says is she supplies you with the objects, you supply the magic. So as always. Okay, inside my box, which, here's a glimpse. This is not what it looked like. I have torn this thing apart, okay? But she keeps it kind of full there. And everything that she uses for packaging is all recyclable. What I like about this is that she included on the card, like she told you what it was. Like this is aspen pine shavings. So, and that's what she used to pack her box with, and that will be used for other workings. So I've got a ton of it now, and I have a huge bar with its name written on it. Jar. I said bar. Anyway. Okay, the first thing, she sent the box this month is for prosperity. And actually I had already been gathering things together for my prosperity because I usually. So anyway, she sent this card tells you every single thing that you get in the box. And by the way, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just love their boxes. So and then she sent, which was an extra, and I thought it was pretty cool that she did this, especially for those that have never set up a prosperity altar, or maybe those that are new to the craft. So anyway, this is how to set a home prosperity altar up, and it gives you all your ingredients you need, which also is half of them she's included in the box. So anyway, this I'm pulling out because this is like my favorite thing in the box. Okay, I like everything in the box, but this is like, I've got to rearrange it. It got smashed. Anyway, but that's why it's made the way it is. This is a gemstone tree. And all the gemstones that are on here, I mean, there is some for money drawing, protection, prosperity, of course, love. This looks like, is that carnelian? It may be. Okay. So, with carnelian, it helps with, like, I'm sorry, I got something in my eye. With rebirth, and good vibes and all that good stuff that you need to prosper in life. So there's that. And then I got money drawing herb blend. It contains cinquefoil, cinnamon bark, cedar, red clover, galangal root, jasmine, chamomile, and vervain. This smells wonderful. Love it. And I love all of these, but I am going to add some of my own personal touches to it. I also got a candle, which is, I normally use chime candles for my workings, and this is a votive, so I do have a plan for it. It is going to be on the altar, okay, but I actually will be using a chime candle for the actual working that I'm going to do. Again, this smells awesome, but it's kind of a there's a woodsy smell to it, and a little musk. So, but it smells really, really good. Anyway, and then We have, it's herbal incense and spell powder. And this is basically, okay, you can burn it like it says, you know, on a charcoal disc. Sprinkle some on there. And you can use it to dress your candle. For those of you that do not understand the dressing of a candle, what you do, you take your candle, some people like to put sigils or symbols or runes or what have you. Draw a happy face. Well, whatever works for you, okay? They put that on the candle. Then you take oil. And don't let anyone tell you differently. Yes, we all are different. We all work differently and with different deities, different everything, okay? And some of us have certain things that have different meanings to us than what is textbook, you know, out there. For oil to dress a candle, most people, okay, you can use grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, sunflower oil. You can use any oil you have on hand. If all you have is vegetable oil, use it. If all you have is olive oil, use it, okay? Whatever is good for you, whatever you have available, you can use it, okay? So you're gonna rub your candle with the oil, not dripping wet, okay? Just get it oiled, okay? And then you would take your powder or loose herbs, okay? Again, it's what you have available to you, okay? And you're gonna take your candle once it's oiled, and once you've already got your sigils and all that, and you're gonna roll it in that, okay? And then you're just gonna set it off to the side and let it sort of dry and do its thing for a while before you actually like light it or do anything with it. I usually put mine on my I have a charging plate that's a pentacle, and I usually set it on that and let it do its thing, and usually it'll sit there for a few hours, maybe even a whole day, before I actually use it. So all right, we've got those. The neck, oh, and then she did send some cone incense. Again, these are, it's so hard to explain these. They smell good. They're kind of floral but musky. Yeah, I can't explain it. They smell like they would smell good if they were burning with the candles, so that's a good thing. You know, you don't want everything fighting against each other. Okay, like again, I'm sorry, I do have something in my eye. It's itching. Oh. Okay. Next thing she got in the bag is Mojo bag. Ooh. Okay. And inside the Mojo bag is this is called a lucky hand root. Normally you see these are fingers up here. Mine has 3. You usually get them 2 to 10, and I like that they have put a hole in here, because you can actually take this and wear it as an amulet, you know, just hang it on there. Anyway, mine is going to be in a Mojo bag though. The lucky hand root, just to give you a little bit of information, she actually did provide a card about it. I already knew some of it. Like it's usually used in hoodoo, or the southern folk magics and stuff. I am just now learning about hoodoo. It's always interested me, and probably because my family on my father's side, they actually come from the hills of Kentucky and in the Appalachian Mountains. So I have a very high interest in that. Anyway, so the Mojo bag, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay. Anyway, she also had a lodestone in here, and also magnetic sand to feed the lodestone. Okay, the lodestone is here. I'll show it to you. I'm not taking it out of the plastic because last time I did, it literally, like, I was shaking from the energy in it. So a lodestone is used. It attracts energy. It attracts negative energy, okay? But it's used for protection, okay? So you're going to put all that in here, all right? And then you're going to carry it around with you. Now, what I like to do for the length of time that I have it is I will put it every full moon for as long as I want to prosper, or I need, say, some extra cash coming in. I will put it on my charging plate on the full moon and do a blessing and everything over again. And then again, I will put it, I will start feeding it again. A few other things that I got is my little triangle with the spiral. This actually, I can't remember what it's called. There is a name for it. But it has all these amethyst crystals in here. This draws negative energy and traps it in here. Okay, so I like to keep this on my altar. Love it. That did not come in this box. It's just something I got. I've already covered everything in the box. I also got this. It's called a sunstone. Everybody probably thinks I'm nuts, but I had never even heard of a sunstone. So, you see I don't know if you're picking up the flex or not. Okay. Next, also from Ink Goddess Creations, I got this chime candle holder. See? Yes, that is my candle for my prosperity altar. I also got, it is a healing crystal grid. For those of you that do crystal grids, if you don't, this is a good way to start, you know. It tells you pretty much everything that you need to do on the card. This one included carnelian, which of course is to bring in energy of rebirth and regeneration. The rose quartz, of course, we know unconditional love. It's to also provide reconciliation and forgiveness for oneself and others, which is basically what I'm trying to do, is to forgive myself and to forgive others for some things that have happened in my past. Citrine, of course, it helps to ground everything, and to ground negative energy, It absorbs it. So it's there for your protection, okay? And these are the stones. You can see the carnelian, it's an orange one, and then the citrine, and then the rose quartz. Some of the citrine to me actually look like amber, but anyway, I trust that it is citrine. Then I also got some dragon's blood. It's funny, you know, this isn't much as far as dragon's blood goes. I would use that in one incense, you know, I like loose incense, so I would use that in one of them. You know, I like to use it during Samhain or, well, pretty much any rituals for any of the Sabbaths. But I thought I was out and I wasn't. So now I have a little bit of extra there. So I think that's everything. There's going to be lots of cuts in these videos because my camera keeps telling me there's not enough space and I'm stopping. So hopefully this all made it. And I'm wishing you all the blessings in the world. And you have a wonderful, wonderful evening.